Hey, Matthew. See if Jude gets on here in a minute. Pretty good. Do you? 1 second. I gotta email it to Jude, the link real fast, so he can hop on. Be right back. All right, I am back. Had to email Jude a link. Pretty good, Matthew. How about you? Ain't nothing wrong with that, Matthew. I've just been waiting for parts now for my car and cutting trees and everything else out of the fence line to put up a cattle panel and everything else. Storming like crazy here. Might catch a nader on stream. Awesome, dude. My brother-in-law, he's an HVAC. He does commercial installs and stuff like that. He likes it. Yeah, where are you from? Be right back. I'm gonna see if Jude got it. I am back. Indiana. Y'all, we got the famous PowerStroke Jude coming up. You there? You there, Jude?
Hold on 1 second.
One second. Trying to get this other one off here. That'll let me. There it goes.
All right, cool. What's going on, man?
Oh, not too much. You?
Oh, not much. I hope that some people will jump on. I shared it on
Sweet.
my story, and I think I shared it on. I tried to share it on TTS as well. Matthew Shaw, what's up? Somebody just asked me if we were going live. I told him we were going on your channel right now. What's up, Matt? How you doing? How's it going? Been a pretty good day. HVAC Supply House. What's going on? HVAC Supply House. Oh, NDL Tech guy. Every time I hear HVAC, I think of the head. So what's up, man?
Oh, not too much. I've been just pulling trees out from around fences, cutting wood, stuff like that.
Typical day in the country life, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's up? Have you thought anything about those budget deals, man?
I've come up with quite a few, like Sunex, Tecton, Granomatic, channel lock, stuff like that, gear wrench.
Yeah, I saw a deal. You got a quarter, 3/8, and half-inch Milwaukee socket sets, and they're each individual sets. They came with their own little molded cases. Then you got a set of plier set, but they were all vice grip pliers. So I don't know if that's really a plier set. And then you got a Milwaukee stubby impact cordless with a 6 amp hour battery. And it was relatively cheap, like I think $600 or something like that, $550. And that was, you throw in a Harbor Freight cart, you got your storage, you still have about $200 to play with. You just need some wrenches, some impact sockets. I mean, you can get you can get some Doyle screwdrivers and pliers. Even because you just need a 2-pack. You get some pry bars and some impacts, all at Harbor Freight, and this is your starter kit. But it turned out it was on a site that I don't shop on. Someone just sent it to me, and then I realized where it was. And no, man, this is not a new hat. This is actually about 2 months old, 2.5 months old. Joey Preciado sent this to me. You have to know Joey. He's part of our live stream on Thursday nights, aka Joey Fish. One day I went out to my mailbox and there was you ever see those community mailboxes? And it's like a whole bunch of mailboxes. If you get a big package, key in your box, you have to open the box. Like I got that, and I was like, "What the heck? Who sent him something that I need a key?" And it was his hat in the box. So that was pretty cool, man. Joey hooked me up. Yeah. It says
he's pretty cool. I like Joey.
PowerStroke 6.0 turbo diesel. Yeah, Joey's working on. I don't know if his first video is going to be a tool cart tour or not. I keep telling him to.
It'll take off quick.
Yeah, him and Miguel and myself. I've got one too. I recently picked one up, but all got the U.S. General tool cart, the 5-drawer. You know,
Yep,
it's
I've
funny.
got the blue one.
Yeah, 'cause you're getting the blue one. They both. I mean, Joey's got a blue one. Kyle's got a blue one. Miguel's got an orange one. Mine, you can probably guess what color mine is.
Yeah.
but but uh, I keep telling him. I said, man, I said I'm nobody. You know what? I don't. But I know I'm in a lot of streams. I'm in a lot of chats. You know, I comment on people's stuff. So plus, I'm part of TTS. And TTS has a relatively big following, especially on Instagram. Especially on Instagram. So I was like, man, I'm like, dude, I'll promote it. If there's going to be like a 3-part tool cart tours, and that can be your guys' first one. Miguel, you know Miguel. His first language is Spanish, so he says he would feel way more comfortable doing his in Spanish. And Joey and I'm like, you know what, dude? I mean, that might be rough. I mean, if you could figure out some editing software that can interpret and put captures, then it'd be cool. But but at the same time, I don't think I've seen any in Spanish, and I'm sure there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people who would love to see a nice tour. So I'm like, man, dude, that might be your niche, bro. We're thinking it's going to be rough, but that might blow you up. You never know.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him we can do it, man. I think that'd be a cool little series. If you pick up your cart, man, we can make it a 4-part series.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's over at Dad's. I kind of need to bring some stuff over there. I think it's kind of empty right now.
Yeah,
There's
that's
Joey.
Yeah,
Speaking of him, and he appears.
He said, "Man," because he's listening. Every time he says "man," it's because someone makes him nervous. I always tell him to it's the first man. It took me, well, I'm gonna say 3 months, 2 months to get him to come on a live stream. Because he kept saying, "I'm not made for YouTube." But man, look how natural he is when he's on there. I probably stumble on my words more than he does.
Yeah, I'm bad about it. Then I lose topics super easy. I'm like Kyle. I see a squirrel.
Kyle, man, he's funny.
Joey, dude, don't worry about it. It'll still be pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know if they had that or not. I figured Google has everything. They probably do. Yeah, man. The Google, because he was thinking he could do it in Spanish and then have an option where if you clicked on it like you wanted it in English, it would be a voiceover where he did it in English and he would just explain like, yeah, I'm going to do my best I can. English is my second language, and he was going to do it in English and in Spanish.
Either that or he can send. I don't know. He may be able to send. I mean, even me or anyone, kind of like a clip without him speaking and someone just voice it over. But I know if you click on a video, someone can click on a video and go to captions and then their language, I think.
Okay.
A different language.
Well, maybe that's what he was talking about, because I did hear he did mention something about a voiceover. But yeah, but he's got, man, the dude's got skills. He's got tools. He's very knowledgeable. I mean, he does it as a mobile mechanic, but
I'd be interested to see that side.
Yeah, he tears apart 6.0s. He tears apart 7.3s. But he works late, man. I think it's cool. He can call this, like, I think he has his name as Angel DIY, and that's pretty cool. But I've been talking, like, right now it's 8:40 here, so it's probably 10:40 where he's at. And I promise you, he's in his garage. He's listening, and he's got some kind of vehicle tore down in his garage right now because he works late. He's a night owl, man. He does everything late.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude, that'd be perfect. Eddie Oteca, he could do the voiceover.
Might throw in some extra Makita in there, but
Yeah, I think it would be
Yeah,
a lot of Spanish speakers, man. Matt, you're
it'd be
right.
neat. You don't really see any of that, especially in the tool community.
Yeah, but he's a little nervous too. But he's getting closer and closer because I heard him say to someone the other day, because you know sometimes I get those streams with like 8, 6, 8, 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a bunch of us, and someone asked, so who else got channels? Who does it? And, yeah, he goes to Miguel. Do you have a channel? And Miguel, he didn't say no. He said, I'm actually working on my channel. He said, hopefully it'll be up soon. And I was like, yeah, man, that's cool.
It'd be really cool.
That would be cool. I know if you title it, anybody titles it. Like look at Kyle. Well, look at here's an example. Tone, nuts and bolts with Tone. He's got a video on his tool card. It's a Sunex card. It's a really nice
Yeah, I
card.
saw that.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of modifications on it. I mean, he's got a crap load of tools on there. Sunex even saw that video and sent him like stickers and stuff, like thanking him for doing that video. And I think it's a real successful video, man. I think he's got to be pushing 20,000 videos.
Yeah, I think he's over 20,000 now.
Is he over 20,000 now?
I think.
And he did that about, I think he said about 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. And a couple months ago, 2-3 months ago, Kyle did his, but he had the words Harbor Freight U.S. Packed Harbor Freight U.S. General Tool Card. And I think those words, Harbor Freight U.S. General, I think it just sucks people in. It just draws people.
Yep, that's a popular card.
Kyle's pushing 30,000 on his. He's got to be over 25,000 by now.
Yeah, I think he's around 26 or 27.
Okay, yeah. So he's and that's a really successful. That one video that Kyle has more views than every video I have combined.
Yep, me too.
And I am by a long shot, by like 4,000 or 5,000. Because I was looking at analytics today, and I think my videos for the lifetime, I have like a combined 21,000 views, and he's got that one video.
I'm gonna start a cooking channel. Why not?
Hey man, what you can do is you can get a whisk and modify it so that it's hex driven, and you can run that whisk in one of your impact drivers, man.
That's awesome. Sounds like something I'd do.
Dude, that sounds like that's got TikTok written all over it, huh?
Yeah, it does. Joey, do your tool card. I always find them so interesting. Doesn't matter how many tools you do or don't have. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I watched ACM, Anthony Claudio Michael, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
I watched his toolbox tour last night before I went to bed. It was a good 30 minutes or so. And I commented on it. He said, yeah, man. He's like, I've had 100 changes since then. I just haven't made any more videos. But I watched the whole thing all the way through. And you know, I just like to see what people have, see how they have it set up, see if they have something that I have that I don't know how to set up. So I'm like, oh, there's an idea.
That's my sister.
Hey,
sis.
What's up? What's up, William's wifey, Blake sis? How you doing? She's in Indiana? That's where
My
you
sister?
went? Yeah.
No, that's my other sister. I was in Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. Oh, that's right. You were down to see.
She lives now she lives about an hour from me, but before we moved out here, she only lived about 30 minutes from me.
Hey,
where they make the Waterloo, Craftsman, all them toolboxes. Stanley Black & Decker.
Joey Bresciato sent me a message today saying that Jersey Discount Tool Company mentioned me in one of their videos and that they were saying nice things about me.
Today. Yeah, I saw that.
Someone else said that too. So I finally went and watched it, and I don't know if you guys watched the whole thing or not, but he was being very sarcastic about me. He wasn't being, because I remember after I saw him on Phil's channel, um, I went live as soon as Phil went off, and I started off my stream saying, "So what do you guys think about that guy, man? Well, he seems arrogant and cocky." I'm going to be honest. I saw what he said about CP and Mr. Subaru. Those are, CP's my boy. Mr. Subaru is kind of cool with me too. And I don't know. I just said, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not going to judge him for it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So then he's saying, like, "Oh yeah, he's a PowerStroke Jude. He seemed like a great guy. He was really receptive to me." So I was listening to that, and he didn't say it sarcastically, but then as I heard him get into it, and he got in on CP again, he went over there and he started talking shit. He said that CP was trolling him on Phil's stream, and I was doing Phil.
I was about to open my mouth, but I was like, nope, I'm not going to open up this can of worms today.
Dude, CP didn't say a thing about him in there. He was talking amongst to the rest of us just like he had been before the guy got there. So I was like, oh, this guy, he's not complimenting me. He's actually taking a dig at me. He's being very sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of saw that and barely watched it, and I was like, I ain't going to get into this today.
Yeah.
I know, Joey, he is.
Oh, come on now, man. That's not true. You know that.
His streams will go from 10 to 50.
That's crazy, huh? I'm gonna try to. We got our stream going tomorrow night at 6:30. I went on a half hour early last week just because I had a typo. But yeah, it's at 6:30 tomorrow. So that'll be cool. See what we have no idea. Oh, you, Tyrone, Trinity, and Occupant are the three people that answered the trivia question correct. So tomorrow, Joey and Miguel and Kyle and myself will probably jump on, a half hour before we start the stream just so we can figure stuff out. And I'm thinking, I don't know if we're just going to do it the same way, one question, and the first person to get it, or maybe we ask, a series of questions, and then the first person that gets like 3 right or something like that from the last 3 streams. The questions could be anything from the last 3 streams.
Hey, if you want, go ahead and give that to somebody else.
What's that?
Joey helped me out with the Justin Dow thing, so if somehow I can give kind of the chance to somebody else, or just take mine off, either or.
Play it with the other 2, and if you win, you can give it to someone.
All right. Yep, that works.
Yeah, but so we're gonna figure that out. We don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll figure something out.
What day is tomorrow? Thursday?
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, man. My Friday already. The week. Actually,
I know. We were gonna go pick up. Huh?
No, go ahead.
Last night we were on the way to go, or last night we went to look at a couple trailers for the mud truck, because it's on like 16-inch wide tires. So between the fender wells on a trailer, we have to have like 83 inches. We went to a town about 30 minutes away and went to look at some trailers. We pulled up. It looked like an absolute chop shop. No titles on anything. We were just kind of like, ew. We're like, no, these are too small.
That's crazy.
I think it's like 1054 here, but we can go as long as you want, Jude. It's up to you.
Yeah, man. I'm good for at least an hour.
Jude, Joey's going to be maybe live with that.
Yeah. What's up, Wyatt, man? How you doing? I dug your video.
Yeah, Wyatt, I started making that test light video earlier. I started making one earlier before I walked in the house.
The Hillbilly Power Pro? Yeah, that was cool.
I saw that.
He did a good job, man. He does real well when he does his videos. He's just got to, it's got to be hard for him to find time, man. By the way, man, Wyatt, how's the baby doing? How's baby tech?
Matthew, I'll make sure to check it out.
All right, on, dude. Check that out for sure.
I'm good, Kentucky, not famous. Dude, it took me forever to finally just open up. Ashton, I think Saturday morning, just him, Tom, and I are going to go look at that trailer. I'll ask him in the morning, because you never know with him. He'll make up his mind a few different times.
That's probably what my kid says about me. Oh, you're doing? He's doing his unboxing on Instagram.
On Instagram.
All right on.
Yeah, guys, if you want to ask questions or anything, just let me know. If anyone wants to jump on here, I'll send them a link.
I type better on my phone, so I'm gonna jump on the stream and give you a like that way too.
Yeah, man, I bet he is. Good to hear y'all are doing good. Doug and Lori Schmitz. Hey, guys. Good evening.
Cool, man. You got 5 likes. Go ahead and try to build this thing up.
I mean, Kentucky, if you want me to, I can when I get it done. I'll have to see. I think I didn't get that far, but I'm pretty sure I have a couple old pigtails laying around from some scrap vehicles.
Hey, Doug and Lori Schmitz right here. What's up? How you guys? How you doing, Doug? Good to have you guys on here, man. It's cool. I'm glad that people know that you jumped on.
Yeah, appreciate it. Need to get some videos put out. I need to do some more actual repair videos. I've just been either my phone's always dead or it's too windy outside. We're up on a huge hill, so it's always like 30-mile-an-hour wind here.
Yeah, I need to do repair videos too. I was a bit. Who was I talking to about it? I think I was talking to Ed. I was talking to Darian Robinson. I was like, man, I worked hard on those. In fact, not that I worked hard. I mean, the job was the same whether I filmed it or not. But that 6-0 series took me a lot longer than it should have because to film and to make sure, just go over and over doing stuff. I mean, it was a sunny month too, man. And I don't have much shade where I was, and I was doing it in the driveway. So I had to wait for sometimes I'll wait for a cloud so I can get a minute so that way we can see. And I don't know, man. One of those videos got like 200 and something views. I don't think any of the other ones got over 100, except
I thought one had like 1,000.
Well, the starter video is the very first video I did on that series, but I didn't title it as a part of the series, even though it was the same truck. I figured this will just be a little how to remove a starter video. And that one's actually is doing well. That one's almost at 2,000 views, which is cool. I mean, it was all in the last, I'm going to say it's 4 months old, but in the last 6 weeks, it's probably got like 1,500 views because I don't even think it had 300 views like 5, 6, 7 weeks ago.
Thanks for doing that. And Missouri.
He's what, the Mizzou Tigers, right? Missouri Tigers?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know, Ash. I didn't really think about it then. That was that 6.0 we did this summer. It's a 2003 or 4 F450. It used to be a rock quarry truck. He bought it from his uncle for $1,500. Needed a couple of injectors, and head gaskets were completely mangled, and it had real bad pitting in the heads. But it's a 4-door F450 with like a 14-foot steel service bed. The thing is massive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he backs it up and it literally takes up the whole street. It's hilarious. I'm going to upgrade mine. I'm going to try and solder an test lead with the interchangeable ends for different pins or connectors. Yeah, dude. I need to finish mine, but I have to bring some of my electrical stuff home for Ned's because I really don't have anything here. That's all at Ned's because all I work on here is my Ford, and that's just getting it ready for taking all the rust and crap out of it. Yeah, where it's at, my barn, it's an old 4-bay lean-to. It's 20 feet deep, but it's all dirt floor, so I need to concrete. I do concrete work and stuff for just concrete for a truck to come dump it. It's like $150 for an 8 by 10 by 4-inch deep pad. So I'm gonna do that and put a 10-foot add-on and stuff here soon and make it a shop setting to be able to record and stuff in and work.
Well, that'll help get rid of the wind and all that.
Well, that and my truck is 18, and when I went to take the motor out of it, I had plywood and everything else, and it was on a slope outside. It was a pain. Nebraska here, yeah, I go up there quite a bit. That and around Council Bluffs and Des Moines and all that.
Hey, do you follow BS Small Engines, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
He's moving out towards you guys. I think he's moving to Kentucky. I think they packed up everything on their property, and I think he sold all the vehicles that they had, and he bought one, like a 40 Econoline van. And I don't know. I saw his post on Instagram saying he was going to be in Memphis tonight, and that he's almost out of Texas. So I don't know if it was just a trip or if he's actually gone.
Matthew, I do. It's my name. I think it's just Blake's Restoration and Auto or Automotive. I can't remember which one. Same to you, sis. If you need help with the house, let me know. Yeah. Anyways, we did that. See, because even at the shop with my uncle, we never pulled the cabs or the cab front clip or nothing on them. And we did it in his driveway. But, of course, we had the truck under the lean-to, or his carport. But, of course, the front end of the truck was out. And I think it was like 105 degrees when we did it. It sucked.
Oh, man.
And the cherry picker went out, so we had to manhandle it by hand. It sucked. I knew you were going to say that, Wyatt. I got so many. I've been looking at, I don't know. I've been looking at some of the Nippex and Snap-on players because I absolutely love using Snap-on players.
Yeah, me too.
That and the comfort grip on them are amazing.
I would. Yeah, I agree.
And they're honestly not that high compared to what you can get anywhere else.
Hey,
truck-wise, I should say.
Joey just picked up, well, I don't know, like here, Mac Tools has a set on sale, I think this month. I think it's like a, oh, crap, 11, 12, 16 piece. I don't know. It's a big set.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
It's like $119.
My thing is, we haven't had a Mac dealer around here in about 10 years, I'd say.
Oh,
So
wow.
all the Mac stuff, well, that Impact, but everything else is, I picked up used. It's like 20 years old because I really have no experience with the new Mac stuff, but I'm sure it's good. And green, yeah, I figured that one. I like green. I don't know. The high vis on Snap-on, I don't like it.
The high vis to me just looks like a neon green or a neon yellow.
Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah, I like Nippex. I love Nippex. My buddy, Mark, he's the one I built my first engine with, and this dude is 60 now, but he still works on heavy equipment. He was a lead diesel mechanic, heavy equipment, cars. He's an engineer, all that crap in his day. So he knows everything from that to car audio to wiring. So I'm always with him. And he has a Nippex Cobras. I think when they first came out in like the 90s, he still has them. Nippex are dang good. German stuff is pretty strong.
Yeah, I just watched Project Farm. He was testing torque spits, and the wheels were incredibly strong.
Where's ya? Oh, on the screwdrivers. I don't know if you've used them, but the Matco screwdrivers. I've used Snap-on when we were at the shop and stuff. I don't know. I just felt like they rounded easy, and I didn't like the grip, so I got the Matco, the new Matco. I love them. I mean, working on my Ford and the '79 Blazer, I haven't stripped anything, and they work pretty good. But I was looking, Whip makes them. Whip makes the or sells the complete set for like $100, I think, compared to almost 300.
That is good. Wit used to make the Mac ones, I believe.
Yeah.
There's someone's got a video on YouTube showing. I guess Wit made the exact same set for Cobalt that they made for Mac.
Yeah, that big, huge foam or plastic set. My uncle, he's had those Mac pliers, or not pliers, but screwdrivers for probably almost 10 years now, and he still uses them all the time. He loves them. Don't have any Snap-on pliers, but I'm interested. Yeah, Nipex and SK, they're good. I really need to get some SK stuff on the next Steals on Deals because I haven't had any of the new SK stuff. Klein's, they're really good. How's the TikTok doing?
Hey, Wyatt, are you still? Have you picked up your new socket for March or April or January? What have you picked up in your socket of the month? What set are you putting together? I got the SK membership.
Mm-hmm.
You get free shipping on everything, 25% off on all purchases, and socket of the month. You can choose any socket you want. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, they sure are.
Yeah. Like, around here, we're old school, and we really have the only truck that's around here anymore is Snap-on. So, and see, I know Matco, they really don't make anything, but we've had the same Matco guy, and he's like family for probably 10 years, and he is awesome. And we really haven't had any issues with him. We can hand him something that's been abused. He can tell it wasn't intended for that. He'd switch it out, no issue. That's like when Armstronger, probably 5 years old, ratchets. I love them. The Matcos from back then, I love them. We used to have issues with the snap-ons breaking really easy.
Yeah?
Besides the half-inch, that 24-inch non-lock and flex it, that thing's a beast.
Yeah, it's a nice ratchet.
Yeah, Montevello, he has the Capri ratchets, but I don't know I think someone said they need to add lube when you first get them because his is like, he'll put a socket, and if it's at a weird angle, the head, it'll start just grinding real bad.
I've got the Capri Flex headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying some out. I bought them. I got a Tecton ratchet monster set.
I've never seen a monster ratchet.
Yeah, they've got I've got a half-inch ratchet of theirs, and then a non-flex set 3/8 ratchet also.
Is that kind of like the Gear Wrench and Tech Pro, I think it is?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, they're actually not horrible tools, man. I've been running the Monster 3/8 drive sockets for at least 6-8 months now, and
yeah.
I haven't broke any. I haven't rounded any fasteners.
That's awesome.
Broachings. I mean, I'm talking about a set that cost me less than $100, less than $75 for a complete 3/8 set. So the broachings, I don't like that so much. But other than that, yeah, they've been okay. They've worked well for me. You know, I'll probably keep them in my home box when I finally do open my shop, and take the snap-ons to the shop.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go, or soon, I think I'm gonna order a Capri ratchet to try out. And I may see if anyone's selling them a monster one on eBay or something like that just to get rid of.
Oh, dude, if you check eBay, you'll see plenty of them brand new still. Uh,
Yeah,
I think if I'm remember correctly right now, what size are you looking for? Half inch, 3/8, or
probably just 3/8.
the 3/8 one? I think is going for like $19, 17 bucks or something like that. It's
Dang.
not it's not expensive. It's a decent ratchet.
Yeah. So, what were you saying? My bad.
I've got in for the right now. I'm staring at my quarter-inch ratchets. I've got a SKLP90,
Mm-hmm.
a Capri Flex Set. I've got a OEM Tools. Um, I got a Snap-on and a gear wrench, and then some junk stuff. Got a
Yeah.
Stanley, Craftsman, a bunch of stuff like that. Right now, when I'm working with a quarter-inch ratchet, I've been using that SK1 a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like it way more than the any of them that I have, except maybe the Snap-on. Those are pretty close. And the Snap-on was old. The Snap-on was a good 20 years old.
Dang. I'll try that. Yeah, I saw Tyrone Trinity's video on it. I don't know.
Matthew, what I saw that, and I right away I just thought it was, I don't know, gimmicky.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The first thing I thought was, I don't know any application I would need that for, but I
Mm-hmm.
know where I want to put it at in my box. You know, because I don't see myself using that, but I know I want it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If I ever uh does Anthony or not Anthony? Oh, your Snap-on guy ship.
Yes, he does.
If I need anything, I may have to get in touch with you because the Snap-on guys around here, it's his nephew has a truck and this guy's uncle, but they're just so arrogant and they think they're the best. And if you don't buy something from them, all hell breaks loose and they're just super. They're the only one and stuff like that. They're just stuck up.
Yeah, my dude's chill, man. He's real cool. And Matthew Shaw said the same thing. He's like, "Yep, same here." Like he has no idea what application he's going to use it for. He just knows exactly where he's going to put it at because he wants it.
Yeah,
What is
like the
that thing?
only time, huh?
It's not too expensive, is it?
I don't think so. I didn't really look into it, but like locking flex heads. People say they've never needed them. Sometimes I've been in an instance to where I don't want it flopping. I kind of want it set and just be able to spin, not have to sit there and flop it in an area. Like some suspensions, and then when you're on top of a frame, it's kind of nice, or back in a firewall at a weird angle.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nobody likes a floppy old, flex
Mm-hmm.
head. You want some stiffness in it, but I
For
guess
sure.
maybe if I had locking, I would get like a detent locking one where
Yeah.
it locks, but it's not like locked. If that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Okay, $35.
that ain't bad.
Nah, that ain't bad. I can probably get that with my Tecton bucks right now. I think I have, or almost. I think I've got $20 in Tecton dollars.
Yeah, I need to get some Tecton stuff. I remember when they were just the cheap stuff at stores, but now a lot of it's USA made in real good quality.
A lot of the tech stuff is USA made, but
Mm-hmm.
Menards is going to stop carrying them. I was surprised about that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, and I'm trying to think of where I shopped that would be nice if they carried them. Obviously Lowe's and Home Depot are set. I don't know, man. If it's an American tool, American made tool, maybe they could bump Husky out of Home Depot. But I think
Yeah.
Home Depot owns Husky, so I doubt they'd get rid of
I'm
that.
pretty sure they do. Yeah.
I doubt they'd get rid of that platform. But maybe at least carry something,
Mm-hmm.
good,
And
better,
Lowe's
best.
online, they have Capri stuff, I think, and
Oh, do
it's
they?
fairly cheap. And they have a bit set for I think like $30, a Torx bit set, and everyone says they like them. I've just never found a good Torx that doesn't strip or that doesn't break. A set of telescoping ratchets from Mac. I think they're the Expert Series. Been a few years and they've been through hell still holding it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Home Depot sells them on website, and I heard you can take your Tecton to Home Depot. Yeah, I don't know. Ace Hardware, yeah. They have, I think. I don't know about where Jude is, but I know around here I think they have some Tecton.
At Ace Hardware, I just see Craftsman.
Yeah, Craftsman, they have a bunch of that here.
Yeah.
My thing is with the new Craftsman stuff, I hope they come to the USA like they're supposed to in Texas. I just think at first they're going to be so stupid high, no one's going to buy them.
They're going to go through the same marketing problems that Icon, that Harbor Freight went through with Icon. They're going to price them out of the market.
Yep, that's like I think I looked into it. High Five makes the same DeWalt ratcheting wrenches in Pittsburgh and stuff. I like gear wrench, but I just don't know. Like I've said in the last stream, I just don't know about any of the new stuff. The stuff I've used is 5+ years older, and that's great.
I think what Matthew's saying is maybe Ace Hardware could start carrying them next to Craftsman.
Yeah. They have Milwaukee and stuff too, I believe, that and DeWalt. I think they have quite a few different ones.
Maybe Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply.
DeWalt stuff.
Yeah, I think they do.
And then whatever their brand is, Good and Smart or something like that.
Yeah. The plant in Texas is just a chrome plant. Yeah, but I thought they were starting a manufacturing plant in Texas too. I don't know. It's hard telling knowing them. And definitely be awesome to see it come back to the USA, though.
Yeah, man. When they do, shoot, man, I love my Craftsman USA tools. I hope they make a mid-length socket again.
I need to see if I can find. I think I have a bunch of old random Craftsman sockets. I'll see if I have one. What size is it?
13.
13. I have a bunch, like a bucket of just random Craftsman stuff, so I'll see if I have any.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, Job
Smart. Mm-hmm. Since Lowe's has Craftsman, maybe Ace can pick up on Tecton. Yeah, Lowe's, though, they're mostly just the DIY, or not really DIY, but more construction-based stuff.
Yeah. I think if you're... Yeah, you're right. I mean, they've got all that stuff, but it also depends on what store you go to. Like, I see Justin Dow, and it seems like his Lowe's has 10 times more tools than mine. I mean, his Lowe's had like 15 different air compressors. I think the one I go to has like 4.
Yeah, ours has like 4 small ones. What do you need? It's a 13 millimeter mid-length 3H drive.
Yeah.
3H drive, Craftsman USA socket.
I'm going to grab a water, but give me a second.
All right, I'm going to go grab a drink real fast.
Me too. Sure, that made for great streaming, huh? We both walked off to get a drink at the same time. I apologize for that. That's what we close it, man.
I'm going to go get a glass of tea.
Yeah, it's got one of these sparkling waters.
Mm-hmm. My Lowe's has a ton of Craftsman. Yeah, mine does too, but it's mostly. It has most of your hand tools, but it's mostly like construction sets, like home DIY sets with more gimmicky stuff in it. Need a drink too. Yeah, I've been kind of working on that Justin Dow challenge. I'm just trying to get a list of stuff not everyone's going to use, which is going to be hard.
I'm thinking, being that it's $1,000 challenge and it's for a starting tech, you know, $40 is 40, or $50 is $50. That's a tool, and I wonder if anybody's going to go 4-drawer U.S. General instead of 5-drawer and save that $50.
Well, if you think about it, that one's just deeper. That's the only thing, really.
Yeah. Have you? Do you watch? Oh, I appreciate it, dude. That'd be awesome. Yeah, both you guys, thank you. Do you watch Tony the Technician?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw his video.
He just uploaded one, and he didn't even use a sale price on the U.S. General. He went with 250, 240 or whatever it is, and I'm gonna go with it on sale because I know we can get it on sale.
Yeah, I don't think he used any pliers or screwdrivers or anything. I think he missed a couple things. I don't know. I mean, pliers, I think all you really need is a good pair of side cutters. Slip joint pliers.
What he did was he said that he had bought $440 worth of stuff that he purchased was Tecton. So he was going to get 20% back of that. So that comes out to like $88 or something like that. He said with that $88, he said now you can decide whether you need screwdrivers or pliers or, you know, because it's a cash back. And I don't even think that's cheating. I think that's absolutely legit. If you spend your $1,000 and a company gives you rewards points, I think that's still within the rules.
Yeah, that's like Capri. They have really good deals and stuff like that too, like Tecton does.
Yeah, Capri does. Right now I have money with both of them. I got to figure out what I'm going to do.
On the toolbox challenge, I think it has to be regular price. You'd have to ask Jude about that. He's more knowledgeable on that than I am.
You know what? Take a screenshot of it, and then take a screenshot of because if you're they said pawn shops count, so
I don't know. There's been a lot of different things said about it, so I'm not for sure on what's what. I think for the challenge there should be some basic tools that everyone has to include: pliers, wrench, screwdriver set, ratchet, socket, hammer. Yeah, all you really need is like a good dead blow for a hammer, I think. Yeah, I'm just doing most of the basic stuff and like a 1/2-inch air impact and a blowgun. I think all I'm really going for air stuff.
Well, with what he just said, a lot of those kits, like those little 3-drawer Craftsman, 3-drawer Cobalt, 3-drawer Gear Wrench, you know, Pittsburgh, all these different companies make a little plastic toolbox that has like 3 or 4 drawers in it, and like one drawer has 1/4 inch, one drawer has 3/8, one drawer has half, and then like the last drawer usually has some pliers, some wrenches, some screwdrivers, a hammer, stuff like that.
I was about to say, if I remember right, you don't actually have to buy it. You just have to come up with a list, don't you?
Yeah, you don't have to buy it. We're not. You're just
a list with like sale prices, I think.
Yeah, the sale prices that or whatever. Yeah, the price that they're selling for exactly. You
Sweet.
see, you have a Blue Point four drawer Blue Point cart for $200.
That is a steal.
It is a good price.
I think my only thing with my cart is I think I'm gonna get some heavier duty wheels casters, and I'm not for sure. I need to get some more storage racks that people make because there's people that make storage stuff for them. So
Joey Morrison, he was
Mhm.
texting me, not this Sunday, but last Sunday before me, and their Tractor Supply was having some killer sales. They
Mhm.
had a Walt tire changing set. It was a torque wrench and some sockets in a case for like $49. And then
Dang.
there, what is there? It was Job Smart. We said it was their.
Yeah. There's a different few I think, but that's their main line I believe.
I think it was that brand. Well, what brand of toolboxes do they carry there?
Oh, Tractor Supply. I'm trying to remember. They just bought out our stores, Orscheln, so I'm trying to remember. I know Orscheln's they have the road boxes, which are Montezuma, but then for the boxes, they're a weird Tack Life, maybe something like that.
Maybe it was a Tack Life, but it was a tool cart, a
Hmm.
4 or 5 drawer tool cart from Tack Life, and it was maybe how I have the video. Let me show you. I can look it up and tell you exactly what the price was. Let me just find them real quick.
Yeah, Matthew, I'd jump on it if you had the extra money.
I
Westman,
think
dude, if you want on, I'll send you a link. Do you prefer Instagram or whatever? I'll send you a link.
okay.
You said your stream's at 6:30 tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right. Westman
Performance.
Performance.
Yeah. You ever heard of that?
Uh, all I really know of is PT Performance Tool, but I don't know if they make toolboxes.
No, I'm going to show you. You see, he's see that cart?
Hmm. Looks a lot
He
like it.
Yeah, he went and picked that up. None of the stores around here had it. Um, it was. Let me find the price that he sent me.
I'm gonna email Westman this real fast.
$89 for that cart. No, I'm sorry.
Really?
$54.99.
Holy crap! That is a
Oh no, no,
steal.
no. Sorry, it was 89. It was 89.99. If he'd had it shipped, it would have been another $54. But he went and picked it up. Pick up one in his store, and his store had it, and he got it right there. He got it for 89.99. He went and picked that up. That four drawer cart.
That's nuts.
It was originally. Oh, it's a big red four drawer. I guess the name of the brand was Big Red.
Yeah, Big Red. We have some of their. Well, Big Red. I don't know if you've heard of them touring for like Jackson stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
We have their jack, a Big Red jack, and it is awesome.
And this picture is in his garage already. He picked it up and put it together. So it's the Big Red Performance. You get lucky like that, man. You save $110 you can put towards tools.
Westman. For some reason, it said it's not a valid email or Gmail. Yeah, Westman. It said it was a. Here, let me see what it says. there it goes. I see it now. Paste. Let me get you added here. Right, a guest. Copy the clipboard.
Yeah, Matthew, that was for local pickup only, but his store had it. He went and picked it up. I checked my stores, and they didn't have it. I actually drove out to the Temecula store, which is kind of far, but because they told me they had the DeWalt kit for the torque wrench and the sockets and all that to change tires, and I actually bought it online, and I was going to go pick it up at the store, so I paid for it. I got down there, and they said, "Oh, we just saw your order. Unfortunately, we don't have that anymore." I was like, "Dude, I just drove 40 miles over here."
Yep, that's my luck. That's like I went to Walmart in Iowa. I needed a phone. I went to go up there, usually you go get a decent phone for pretty cheap at Walmart. I walked in there, they said, nope, the only phones we have are like $250 up. I was like, it's Walmart.
Wow.
Hey, Westman, did you get a link? They said it sent, so.
He was on earlier at the same time as Tone, I think.
Yeah, I was watching both of them. I was kind of hopping back and forth. I need to get a computer so I can actually do this right, edit stuff properly, and be able to watch other streams and stuff.
I got to get I don't know if it's even worth fixing, but I have an old Sony Vaio. I mean, the technology was probably good because it was a Sony, but I bought it like in 2007 or 8. Like the one I'm using now, what I'm on right now is a what do you call those? The all-in-ones. It's a Sony Vaio all-in-one.
Here's Westmine.
With his green.
I don't know if he muted it or he must have muted it himself.
He's got his green screen in the background.
¿Qué pasó?
Hey, what's up, John?
There he is.
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Not much.
It's not a green screen.
It's a big giant socket set.
It's just a big old socket set. Let me sorry about the feedback. I had the stream going in another window.
Those memes earlier. As soon as I saw that on your stream, I had to screenshot that. I was like, I've been waiting for this moment. It's the perfect time to screenshot and make some memes.
Oh, yeah, I got those. I was dying.
He's the king of memes, man.
Dude, he's sitting here screenshotting. I wish you could share the stuff in the comments.
I know.
Like, I really wish.
Hey, Doug, there's a single drawer Blue Point card for $200 on there right now. That is a steal. Yeah, anyways, so with online schooling this year, I graduate early. Actually, graduate this year, which is like 2 years early. So I'm looking to my college, my local college. I can go to the Caterpillar Heavy Equipment Program repair. So I think I'm gonna do that soon.
Oh, dude, if you decide to do that,
get a half off all tools.
That plus you enjoy Preciado, man. You guys could be study buddies online, man. I think he's considering that. He's considering that program.
See if I get tuitions and get a decent job to help pay for it. But my issue is, at my age, every job around here is only part-time. So I think I'm going to go back to mowing yards again and working on cars on side like I still am. But mowing yards, I had quite a few when I used to do it, and I was making like $30 an hour. It's good money, but
Well, I got to imagine a yard in Missouri is got to be a lot bigger than a yard out here in the suburbs of LA.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
mean, even around here, a yard in town is over an acre, I believe. It's good size.
Yo, Blake, throw up Rozek73's comment. This guy actually used to be my roommate and storm chasing partner back in Texas.
Oh,
that is
nice.
neat.
So he's going to give you a subscription, and I'm going to tell him to go ahead and go over to PowerStroke Jude's channel. He's also known as the Tool Jesus. Go over and give him a subscription. He looks like Jesus too. He does. He looks like all them muscles and stuff.
He needs to bring the long hair back. Jude, you need to grow a mullet, dude.
Dude, if you grow a mullet, I swear to God, I will never watch another video of yours. Don't listen to him.
Thanks for that, I always call you Montebello for some reason.
Dude, it's because we're always on live together.
True. West Main. Back in a minute. Break.
There he goes right there. He said he actually just called his local guy today to ask about. Are you talking about the CAP program, Joey?
Yeah, because my college, or here, I think it's almost 2 hours away, so I think I'm just going to buy a camper. Because I ain't living in no dang dorm, and I'm not driving back and forth 2 hours. I mean, I could drive back and forth 2 hours a day, but I wouldn't get good gas mileage in the truck at all.
I get about 5 gallons per mile.
Yeah.
In that van?
Now that Dodge diesel.
Oh,
I got a
Eco
2017
diesel.
Ram diesel. Yeah.
You're only getting 5 miles in a diesel?
It's
5
an Eco
gallons per mile. No, dude, in town that thing sucks. It's garbage.
Oh, I bet. Fuel companies get pretty good. And yeah, it's 50% off, I believe.
My Snap-on guy gives me a military discount.
Sweet.
Which is like knocking the tax off, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, you're getting it with no state taxes, which is cool.
Yeah. He gives me 10%, so and our state tax rate is 9.25, so I'm getting 0.75% off tools.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jude, I may be coming up your neck of the woods here lately, or here soon.
Oh, yeah? Is that
My
right?
grandma, she lives in, what's the guest house now? She moved down here from Iowa, but she's going to California. I don't know where, but let's see if I get kicked out of California or if I even fit in at all. I doubt it.
You can't even cross the state line. Jude's going to have to come pick you up. You're going to have to park your car at the state line.
They're probably going to say, you're one of them rednecks. Get out of here. Get my CAP program at the colleges.
Yeah,
dude, you're lucky.
Tell John and Jesse the other day to do their SEC meetup in the LA area.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to come out there, but you're going to have to come pick all of us up. They're going to pull us over thinking you just picked a bunch of people up. There's going to be like 10 dudes with beards in the back of a pickup truck rolling up through South California.
With Montebello pulling a trailer with a drag car on the back.
Oh no, CHP's going to stop them. They're going to confiscate that drag car.
Oh yeah. They're going to look at it and be like, that's no emissions. So many things illegal on that for California.
It's actually kind of funny because my cousin is a game warden in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she is actually I guess state law enforcement, but she's up north. She's up close to like was that Oregon?
Okay.
The borders to the north. She's up there. She catches people fishing with the wrong bait.
Yeah, that's what game wardens got to do.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let me get your opinions on this. So, me and Montevallo were actually talking about this earlier. I have a 1/2-inch drive impact socket set I got from Tractor Supply about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. It is that Job Smart brand. I have had no issues out of it. I have beat the snot out of that thing. What do you guys think about the tool selection at Tractor Supply? What do you think about the brands? What do you think about the quality?
we were just talking about Tractor Supply. I have no issues with the few Job Smart tools that I've had. I've had a couple of like their bit socket sets, and problem is I lose stuff, but or people lose stuff. But yeah, man, they seem to be cool with me. I don't mind Job Smart. I know they carry a lot of other like I don't know. I know I think I would buy their Job Smart stuff before I would buy their DeWalt stuff because DeWalt has like a good set of tools and then a medium good set of tools, and it just depends on where you're shopping at as to what grade of DeWalt you get.
But it's hard to tell.
But it's hard to tell.
It's all the same package. It's all the same look, but the grade and quality is so different.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I think Job Smart being their brand, that's that's the, their whatever. Like Walmart has, Sam's Choice or whatever. That's Job Smart is what they have to live by. So yeah, I mean, I trust them. I like them. I think they've worked well for me. You say you've had them and beat the hot out of them.
Yeah,
you said 4 years now.
I would say about 4 years. I can't give you a precise date, but I would want to say I've had them since probably 2017. I needed an impact socket set, and I was literally just out in like BFE, and there was a Tractor Supply that I stopped in at and grabbed like this huge like 1/2-inch drive socket set, and then bought a couple of the singles. And I actually have those on my rails now because I've put them on the Ingersoll Rand 2235 Ti Max. I've put them on the Matco Impact. I've put them on Snap-on guns. I put them on Milwaukee's, and you can't even hardly tell the anvil has beaten the snot out of these sockets. They are pretty tough to the point to where I was worried these things are going to crack before they wobble out.
Right.
Because they seem like it seems like it's a stronger steel than what most impacts, because most impacts are made out of a softer material, a softer type of steel to absorb the impact blow. These are like not wallowing out. I'm kind of worried that they're eventually going to crack at some point, to be honest.
That's like I know, like you said, most of the impacts are made out of, I guess it's chromoly, right? It's the softer,
I think,
metal to absorb the impacts. But like Tekton impact sockets are chrome palladium, just like they're the chrome sockets, but it's just a really thick chrome, like to make it be able to absorb or to be harder or stronger. But I think that Tekton is actually switching to a softer metal now, because I heard someone talking about like new Tekton versus old Tekton. But man, they work. I wouldn't. I know people who said they have Harbor Freight impacts, and
I do.
And how do they work for you?
Yeah, they're chrome vanadium, and I've had them since that red box, so probably almost 5 years ago, and I haven't had any issues with them. I took them to the shop, Matco impacts, all the Milwaukee. My dad's Milwaukee. I use it on that all the time, and no issues. They're not really even wobbled out, or no cracks, no issues at all with them. So I've heard go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, finish out.
No, I've heard like a CP, whenever they first came out, I heard they were pretty thin and were prone to cracking, but for the past few years, I haven't had any issues with them. Yoda Dub.
Yeah,
how much
I was going
to that job?
Go ahead, Jude.
Oh, dude, I did watch that, and he wasn't being friendly with me, man. I don't know if that's how you took it. I watched the whole thing, and he was being sarcastic towards me, because right after Phil's stream, on my stream, I asked the panel, or the crowd and the panel, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that guy? Man, he seemed kind of arrogant, he seemed kind of cocky. Plus, I didn't like how he was dissing CP and Mr. Subaru. Jersey discount
JDT Co. or something like that. Nick.
Oh yeah, that dude's about as much of a tool as his damn channel and the stuff he sells, dude. He's just some like, I'm all jacked up on steroids. I'm gonna sell tools and scream about it. I'm gonna be right here. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not
I
going to
need a
bring the
mallet.
drama here.
I need a mallet.
I'm
Dude,
done.
talk about whatever you want. I need a mallet right now. Just bang the table.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just not going to get mixed up in it. It's just a bunch of internet drama is really all it is.
I'm pretty cool with just about everyone.
He said on his video, Joey and Doug both sent me a link. Said, "Oh, check it out. He's talking about you." He said, "Oh yeah, he PowerStroke Jude. He was real receptive of me. He seemed like a great guy, but he was being sarcastic because I was telling the panel. I said, yeah, man, I don't know about this guy. I don't think I like him, you know." So yeah, I did see it, Doug. I did see it, but I don't think. I mean, you and Joey both said that he was saying good things about me, but that's not the way the video came off to me.
And you know, somebody that has the amount of time to post videos like that when they're supposed to be out there selling tools, you know, that he's supposed to be a tool seller, a distributor, he's supposed to be making his own products, stuff like that. How does he have time to sit here and make these little stupid sarcastic videos when he's supposed to be doing that? I don't know. None of my business, but
especially just a father and son business. He said he don't have any employees.
I mean, I don't have anything against the guy, but why start unnecessary drama? I mean, it's just like he's trying to just start stuff just to get attention or something. I don't know.
And that's like him saying he hates tool trucks, but yet he just bought and started 2.
Oh yeah, because that's smart. Yeah, let's buy a bunch of Milwaukee tools, a bunch of gear wrench, and mark it up 150% over what it's actually worth, and go sell it to people.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with him. It was just people were saying, or he said CP was trolling him, but I can't remember what live stream it was. It was not this recent one, but it was a long time ago. He just randomly started shooting at CP for no reason.
What does it even matter? I mean, is he really that worried about it that his feelings get that hurt that somebody did? I mean, like somebody gives like 1 thumbs down on this video and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm going to go all."
It was because they made that 3-piece fire set, and they said that they designed it and they had engineers, you know, come up with this, do all the whatever engineers have to do to make a tool. And CP called him on it. He was just like, "Dude, I don't know, man. These look a lot like," and he named about like 3 or 4 different fires that they do look like exactly like the same. So it looks like you have your tool, but it's just probably rebranded from a company that made it for you, and that just set the guy off.
Yeah, and that's like,
well, I'm sorry. I think CP's a good guy. I'm gonna have his back 100% of the way. If he calls something, I mean, he used to be a Mac tool distributor, so if he sees something and he calls it out, I'm gonna take his word for it. And I mean, if this guy wants to run his mouth about him, then you know he's gonna have to deal with a lot more people than CP.
Yeah,
but
that's like I don't know why people have a problem with CP. He's just like his thing, like he said multiple times, he doesn't hate a brand. He just wants people to realize for the same price as Harbor Freight, you can get way better quality.
Right.
People
I haven't had any issues with them at all. But that's how everybody is around here. They're straight up, and I don't know about like where Nick's at or anywhere else, but I know around here, everyone here is just straight up and to the point. No one gets their feelings hurt.
Right. I just don't give 2 shits about somebody who specifically gets on a social media platform and specifically gets on it to run their mouth. That's, and it seems like that's what I've heard a lot of about this guy. And then again, I don't know.
That's like I looked up. I was wondering because I was trying to find if maybe he had any old videos with him bashing CP. I was just curious. I looked up CP the Tool Addict, and on Facebook, on like his first videos, he tagged or hashtag CP in them. I'm like, why?
Right. William's wifey said night.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Is she in the same house as you?
No, she lives about 30. No, now it's about an hour away to the nearest town. Really, I live like 30 minutes out in the middle of nowhere.
Where are you at?
Missouri. I live down by the Ozarks.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah, Montevilla was like, "You sound like you're from my neck of the woods." And CP was like, "Dude, I swear, I've been to the southern states. It is the same in Missouri as it is down there."
Man, look, after, because see, I was born and raised in South Louisiana. I had like the thickest Cajun accent you could imagine until I was probably about 17 or 18. And then after joining the Army and kind of bouncing all around, I lost it. And I went back home a few months ago, and I came back up here, and my wife was like, I can't understand a thing you're saying. And apparently I came back up here with my accent. Like I was sitting there talking like I was back at home. Yeah, I mean, I was just sitting there talking like I was with my old family and everything like that, and everything como se va, monsieur. And I was just sitting there talking in my old accent, and she's like, "The fuck did you just say?"
It's funny, but
It was crazy.
Over there where they're hunting the alligators.
Right. Well, see, I didn't speak English until I was 7. I actually grew up speaking French.
Okay.
And
Oh, wow.
so it was like this huge language barrier for me growing up because I was raised in this Cajun family. Like my grandmother, when she was a kid, lived on a houseboat with her dad down in Cameron Parish. And my grandfather, on his side of the family, they kind of grew up in the more swampy stuff out, not necessarily towards like New Orleans, but kind of generally over in that area in southwest of New Orleans, kind of down in the Atchafalaya River Basin. And I remember growing up, I'm sitting here like, everybody says Cajun food, this. And I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? Like, this is just normal food, like alligator tail and, I mean, snakes. I mean, literally possums. Like, literally what you could kill, what you could catch in the water is what we ate. That's what we grew up on. And everybody's like, Cajun food, this. I'm like, oh, that's just normal food to me. That's like going to Japan and trying to find Asian food. Like, to them, it's just Asian food. So it was crazy, just like hearing all that stuff growing up. And then we ended up moving to Southwest Louisiana whenever I was probably, before I was in my teens, I guess my preteens or whatever. And I had a huge language barrier there because I spoke a little bit of English, but it wasn't until I was about 8 or 9 where I really got good at speaking English. Like I can still hold full conversations and ça va, vous aimer la française? Like I speak fluent French and everything like that. And it's just, it was a huge barrier growing up, but I was really happy I went through it because, man, I learned how to cook. That's the one thing I took away from it. I know how to cook.
Yeah. I have family from just about everywhere, and I don't really have any up north. I have family from South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, everywhere.
Yeah, actually, the dude in the comments, Razek73, he's from Mexico, and I think he's from Mexico. His family is or whatever, but and he's grown up with Texas barbecue and real true Mexican food and everything like that. He came when he first, me and him first met back in like 2010. I was living in Bay City, Texas, down south of Houston, and he tasted some of my barbecue. And Roz, he can comment. His name's Emmanuel. He can comment in here. He said, "Dude, I've never eaten food as good as what you cooked." And I was like, "Man, it's Cajun. Just gotta know how to do it."
That's like a lady at the shop. She always used to bring us like tamales and stuff. She'd make homemade. She'd always bring us tamales, stuff like that at the shop. So we were always eating pretty good.
Right. Look, Jude's over there acting like he's like tired and stuff, mister. I'm going to do like a 12-hour freaking live stream till 7 o'clock in the morning. Look, I went to bed one night and Jude started his live stream. It was like 8 or something. I went to bed. And I woke up and I was just like, I wonder, like, if he's posted anything or not, or anything. So I went over to his channel. This dude was still live.
Yep, I was on. He was too.
Still on there. Yeah, I mean, he was going crazy.
I saw that. I woke up around 7 and I saw he was live. I was like, screw it. I'm in the shop working. I'll just hop on here and watch him.
You're right.
Emmanuel said, and sadly, you've never made barbecue that good since.
Well, it's because I don't drink as much anymore. Literally, you couldn't get me to barbecue unless I had 3 or 4 beers in me. I wouldn't even light the fire. So, all right. So I have something I want to say. Yep. And Jude and Blake, you guys might have an opinion on this. I am an absolute Cornwell hater. I hate Cornwell tools. I hate everything they put out. I've bought a lot of products from them, and almost every single thing that I bought from Cornwell has failed. What are your opinions on Cornwell?
I honestly have never seen a Cornwell dealer or a Cornwell tool in my life. There's none around here, I don't think. I've never heard of them in Missouri. And even my grandparents, I mean, the farm, stuff like that, there's none
Right.
besides Mac and Snap-on and Craftsman.
My friend ran a Cornwell truck for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few things from him. I'll say my 3/8 impact set that I've been running since mid 2000s is Cornwell, and I looked it up on their website. It's the exact same set that they still sell now.
Is it Blue Power?
I don't know. At the bottom half of the. Well, look how dirty that is. I can show you.
Yeah.
I don't have it in there anymore, but this is it's weird because it comes like this. It didn't come with the top. It just comes like this.
Weird.
I think that is Blue Power.
It doesn't come with the ratchet either in there, but that's how they sell it online still. I don't remember paying what they're asking for it, but that set now is, I think, like $1,000 on the Cornwell truck, and I was just like, man, you know what? I know I wouldn't have paid that much for it, and I'm actually considering trying to maybe, I don't know if it'd be an upgrade or a downgrade, but you know, it's so old, and I don't really have a Cornwell guy anymore. I don't want to up, you know.
Right.
And that's like people say stuff about Matco rebrands. Cornwell has a lot of rebrand crap too.
I don't care for Cornwell, and like I was saying on Montevallo's live stream the other day, I have that master pick set from them. It came with like 16 or 18 different types of picks and stuff, long, you know, hose picks, whole 9 yards, and I have literally hardly put any pressure on them and have broken most of them. Like I just think that they're
pretty much like O-ring picks.
I wouldn't even use them for that. Like I would use them to maybe like pick a potato chip out of my mustache and hope to God it doesn't break. Like Jude's mustache is intense. Like I wouldn't use it on his mustache if he had a potato chip in it. But no, I'm serious. Like I just like maybe getting an O-ring out with them would be okay. I think if you're using them to like help get a sensor in that has like maybe a dried out O-ring that is seized in the hole. And sometimes you want to use a pick in that scenario just to kind of work it around real easy. Don't use a Cornwell. It bends, it breaks, it cracks. I think they're just garbage. And when they broke on the inside, if you look real close, which I'm thinking about making a YouTube video about this, which I probably will, it almost looks like it has a glass type texture on the inside of the metal, like it wasn't hardened all the way, or maybe the hardening process of that metal, the metallurgy, maybe was too fast and it didn't harden in the center. Don't know. Or maybe it was too hot. I have no idea. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how that stuff works, but the metallurgy seems completely off. It either bends or it breaks, and there's really no in between.
Yeah, I need to buy at least one thing, probably like a 3/8, like a ratchet or something from all the manufacturers, because around here, even at the shop and stuff, it's all old school pretty much. There's some Matco, which I personally, I've had good luck with the Matco ratchets, and Snap-on Mac. I mean, Mac we haven't had for 10 years, so I really I haven't had any use with all the newer brands that have come out.
I remember going on the trucks all the time, the Cornwell truck, and tool-wise, they were always limited, man. It always seemed like they didn't have a lot of stock. The shelves looked kind of empty, but it seemed to me what kept not necessarily my friend, because he didn't stay in business, but other trucks that I would go on, what kept him in business was, you know, they were selling, you know, toys, man, drones when drones were first coming out. They were just, I guess, whatever they had to do to stay in business. But they were, to me, even though they're a tow truck and a tow truck brand and they've been around 101 years, I just don't like them. You know,
I don't either.
I bought that set because it was my friend's set, and it's been all right for me. But you know, I'm not going to replace it with Cornwell. And I even the ones that are all I'm not even concerned about having to find a cornhole dealer or sending them in to warranty them. I'll just put them away. If I ever have a dealer, I'll warranty them out. But I'll probably get me maybe a Capri set or a Texan set or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I may buy something from them. I don't know what.
I wouldn't recommend it unless you're talking about Capri Ratchets or something.
Cornwell. I may just buy something from them just to be like, hey, I had something from them.
I don't know if you guys have ever tried visiting the website, but I used to visit it quite often whenever I kind of got introduced to Cornwell, because I was kind of all about it as like a cheaper alternative in my mind to that on. And so I used to visit the website quite often and look up tools and flyers and stuff like that. And I realized when I get on to get on the website and access it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And then I heard the treatment of their distributors was absolutely garbage. I heard that like they didn't purchase a certain amount of tools within a month period, they would basically threaten them with their jobs, and that kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, and like an independent tool dealer, that's kind of neat. I wouldn't mind buying from them because I don't know. After I've seen and I know someone, I can't remember who it is, but someone I know, they're an Amazon seller. And I guess they still pay for shipping and handling through Amazon. And I guess Amazon takes like 40% of their profits. And if something's like a good seller, Amazon will manufacture like an exact replica of like a Chinese made version of it and sell it instead, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard Amazon really screws over the people that sell on there with like their own products and stuff like that. I heard that they kind of, they support you at the beginning, and then once they realize that something's really selling, like exactly like you said, they'll go ahead and make their own version of it or get somebody to manufacture it, and then basically you're out of the picture because they'll sell it for half of what you're selling it for.
Yep. And
so basically they just steal your ideas, which is a business.
I was thinking about doing
any business that doesn't try to make money, it's a cutthroat industry anywhere. Any business that doesn't try to make money is not a business. So I kind of understand that, although it does screw over people who came up with the ideas and put the products out there.
Yeah. Like I was thinking about, I was like, you know what? I could do a very in-depth video on this, but I really do not want to get sued.
I highly doubt you're going to get sued because it is the First Amendment, your right to freedom of speech and opinion. So
a lot of BS these days, so it's hard telling what would happen.
Well, I spent 8 years in the military, and I understand the Constitution, so.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it? I have a couple of smaller Orbis pliers, which are German, and I think the same factory as Nipex. I toss those into the slightly used.
Hey, real fast, I'm going to hop off here because I got to be up early so I can get my kiddo to his daycare tomorrow. So, Blake, I definitely appreciate you having me on. Tool Jesus. Don't keep Blake up until Jude. 9 o'clock in the morning. Judge Judy.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Yeah, just make sure you keep moving your head around because that mustache is really intense. So it, I don't want it to like burn a permanent impression in the screen of the computer. Guys, I definitely appreciate it. Love talking to both of you guys. Definitely. We'll see you later, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Bye.
Now, Jude, if you need to hop off, man, you can.
I'm good for a few more minutes, man.
All right.
I'm reading his comments. Apparently, he's under the impression that I don't know. Dude, CP explained what you were talking about, and somebody backed him up. Like I don't know who it was, but it was all legit, man. There's too much animosity. You just whatever is bugging you, let it go, bro. Unless, I mean, you're homies with Lady Tico, because if that's the case, you back up your friend, do what you got to do. But
Yeah.
You know, I just know that for weeks now, everything's been trying to on the better side, and that guy keeps throwing salt in the wounds.
Yep.
But then again, I know you kind of have an issue as well, Doug. I know that you have your own beef with Chad, so
I've never had a problem with him at all. He's just like every other person I grew up with, straight up, tell it how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been looking at the Mac Axis ratchets. I've been looking at a few. I'm gonna text my cousin and see if I can use it for a few days because he has a few extra. Just try it out before I buy it. I don't know. I've always been that way. Kind of skeptical on using or buying or something without using it.
Oh, you'll like the Mac Axis ratchet. That's a nice ratchet.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely look like a nice ratchet.
You should have tried to pick yourself up that SK LP90 when it was on sale.
Mm-hmm.
It was only the 11-inch, but still, man, it's a nice ratchet. I'm gonna be doing a video on that. Man, I got so much stuff I gotta film. I want to do what do you call them? I don't do unboxings, but maybe tool hauls.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been using these tools. People are gonna be like, "Oh, that tool, that's a old beat up tool, man." I'm gonna have to put the what are those things called? Those wipes to use to make them look nice again.
Oh, there's tub of towels.
Yeah, that's the one right there. Tub of towels.
Tub of towels. Yeah, I've used I don't know. I think they're tub of scrub or tubs in a scrub or something, or scrubs in a tub or something like that. The white and blue. Because my cousin works for the pipeline, and I've got quite a few tubs of them, and I love them. They're kind of gritty. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Doug, message me or something like that, and we can definitely try to get y'all to talk things out. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to. He's been trying to do that lately. Honestly, the Snap-on guy is less knowledgeable about what we are seeing in the real world. Mac and Cornwell seem to get it. Snap-on doesn't offer as much as far as deal. Yeah, it definitely helps when your tool dealer has worked or kind of knows the mechanic industry and what is going on. It makes a complete different side.
Yeah, my guy just got out of wrench, and he was a wrench for Honda for 17 years or 18 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's funny because he
like
doesn't look.
Huh?
The guy looks like he's Roscoe. He looks like he's 28 years old. Doesn't look like he's been
I know. I saw your video of that Snap-on truck. I thought he was in his like early 20s. I never thought he'd be that old, or older, I should say. Yeah, if I need anything from Snap-on, I'll definitely have to message you. I'd rather buy from a tool dealer than online.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's cool. He hooks it up like Joey Preciado. He's getting some stuff shipped out. Yeah, I mean, he should be getting there soon. Tomorrow's Thursday. I paid the dude on Friday, so he probably shipped Monday. So I'm guessing, hopefully, depending on how that goes, hopefully you'll get it in the next couple of days.
And if anyone watching has any tools for sale, message me on Instagram.
What are you looking for?
Just anything, really, hand tool wise.
Hand tool wise? Well, Doug, you said your Snap-on guy was a salesman, and your Cornwall and Mac guy they used to be in the business. So yeah, that's what the difference is, man. That Snap-on guy, he's all about. I mean, he probably even gives you great deals, because he knows what he paid. He knows what he's got to make on it to make a decent living. And he's probably all about, yeah, I could probably do this for you, and you know darn well he's still making money. But yeah, that is a big difference. That's what Blake said earlier too.
Then at the end of the day, they're still paying off like $250,000 off their truck. Yeah, because they have to buy like $100,000 or $150,000 worth of tools, I think, and like a tool truck, so it's high. Well, they have to have a certain amount, like $100,000 or something like that, in their bank account to be able to get even through the door, which is nuts.
That is nuts. That makes me wonder, how do people even do that, man? Who has? Well, I guess not all people are me, but who has $100,000 in the bank?
That's a lot of money.
So you're gonna be on the stream tomorrow trying to win that torque wrench for someone?
Yeah,
maybe
I'll definitely make sure to hop on there.
After if you win, then maybe you can, if you want to pay it forward, you can even say on there, come to my stream, like give a date the next time you're gonna have a stream. You're like, man, I'm gonna raffle this off myself, or
it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it.
If you win, I mean, shoot, it's a nice torque wrench, dude. It's a really nice torque wrench. Man, check this out. I'm gonna unbox something right now. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh, this is not a tool haul. This was given to me. Also donated for. This
sounds good, Doug.
This here was also donated from Anthony Robles.
Oh yeah. Snap-on guy is one of the largest tool chest salesmen in the country. He just sold a $50,000 box. Is it the Mr. Big or the Pit box? I ain't gonna say your name, but hey.
Have you seen that Pit box? Is that the one with the wheels on it and the driver's seat?
Yep. Those are nuts.
Let's see. We got an OTC fuel pressure tester in the package still.
Sweet.
More OTC.
All right.
This one's gonna be the blow mold kit. This is the vacuum tester.
OTC is nice. We have some of their master ball joint separator tools and all that. We've had the Ford Master kit for probably 10 years. A lot of their stuff, no issues.
Man, if you I just opened this and if you could smell it, at the old tech, I would be like, it smells like China. Never even been opened. And then another one, dude, he sent me 3 things for giveaways. He has his own channel now. I'll ask him if you want some. Wow, deluxe compression tester.
Oh man.
None of them ever been used. Where's the camera? I don't want to spill it, but
That is nice.
yeah, all brand new OTC tools. I don't know. He bought them, didn't need them, or what?
Did you say it was Anthony Robles or what's his name?
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony. Because there's another one. Oh, Claudio Michael.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I was thinking of for some reason. Yeah, Anthony Robles, he seems pretty cool. I like him. Yeah, I saw his channel.
He sent all those things. And he also donated that torque wrench, too.
Yeah, that's nice of him.
His channel's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the reviews he did of Milwaukee and Makita's yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see that one yet. I saw his intro video and then the Snap-on and Capri Ratchet one.
Yeah, he did that one. And then he has one on the half-inch drive Makita and half-inch drive Milwaukee cordless. And then their 12 volts little drivers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Little impact drivers. He did reviews on those too. Makita
Yeah.
and people. So that was pretty cool.
I don't really have any new Makita stuff, but remember my dad and my uncle, they had a construction business for like 20 years. We had some old Makita, like the old 18-volt stuff from like 20 years ago in the blue kit, like a drill, a light, and stuff like that. But this new Milwaukee, I love it. I like Milwaukee. People say battery slap. We've had the half-inch M18 working on heavy equipment and everything else for 5 years, no issues. So I don't know.
Little Hot Ninja jumped in the chat. Little Hot Ninja said, "Hey y'all."
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I'm not gonna try to. I was like, hey,
ninja.
I'm not gonna say that, but yeah.
I said ninja. Yeah, Doug. It's a proto torque wrench. Nice half-inch torque wrench.
It's definitely a nice old click style. I like those.
Matt? What were you looking for, Matthew? What were you looking for a couple minutes? I got lost in the chat for a second here, trying to catch
Let me
up.
see it here.
The follow, Matt. Oh, you were
I
looking
think he was looking into the Snap-on thing, I believe.
I think he was looking for Doug's Instagram.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know if it was that or when he commented on the Snap-on thing. I don't know. Yoda, I don't know. That'd be a question for Jude.
What was the question?
Did Joey show those screwdrivers I sent? Those are legit.
I see he sent me pictures of everything you sent him, man. Yeah, bro, you hooked him up, dude. I mean that was a straight, yeah, man. You sent him all kinds of nice stuff.
What screwdrivers were they?
I don't remember, but I know he sent them a Mac. I think it was a Mac Access. Or it might have been a Snap. I don't know. I think he bought a Mac Access ratchet from him. He sent him some sockets, some screwdrivers. I want to say like a meter, maybe. Doug, did you send him like a multimeter too, or either a multimeter or a little small code reader or something?
Hey, you said Makita, and look who showed up. We were talking about Anthony Robles and Makita, and he showed up. That's awesome.
That guy. What's up, Ed? What is going down?
They sent him 2 sets of screwdrivers, and one is meant for TTS. I figured the money was correct. Yeah. Hello, Ed.
What's going on, Ed? How you doing, man? Are you in your studio? If you want to hang out for a minute, I'm sure Blake will send you a link.
Oh yeah.
That's funny, dude. We did just start talking about Makitas and the Anthony Robles reviews. As soon as we said Makita, there he came. That is hilarious.
All right, Ed. Get your work done, dude. It's all right. Work's more important.
All right.
Thanks for stopping in anyways. I appreciate it.
Man, their stream was pretty funny last night too.
Yeah, I didn't really get to listen to much of it because we're looking at them trailers, but for the little bit I was in, it was pretty good.
Some of the memes were freaking hilarious, man. They had one, I don't know the girl's name by any means. I just know it's that one black girl that put the Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
And, we always give Ed a hard time because, we tease him because his logo is, trust me, I'm an engineer. So they showed the picture of that girl, and it had Gorilla Glue in her hand. And she's like, trust me, I'm an engineer. Oh, man, that was, I don't know why I can't think of other ones right now, but there were some other funny ones too.
Did you see the Honda parts one?
Yes, that one was.
And then Miguel's like, Ed, please don't tell me that's how you lost your virginity. I was like, oh God. Miguel's
Oh,
funny.
they had the one where I don't know. I heard him saying, "Is it too new? Is it too harsh?" But where Oprah was interviewing that the prince and his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no words on it. They just said Oprah. They showed Oprah's back talking to them, and I thought that was pretty hilarious too, because I guess there was a lot. I didn't watch the whole thing, but the big thing that came out of it was that the royal family's racist, and they were worried about them having a dark baby or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, that was.
I'd appreciate hanging out with you. Thanks for stopping in, Lori, or Doug and Lori. I appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good night, Doug. Take care.
Doug, with people these days, you never know.
And you didn't hear about that girl who did that, dude? She
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, where
no.
is the common sense anymore?
When they so that was a good meme. Meme with he was like the Jedi Master, and then they had me, Dale, Justin, and Jehu, and Ed was the Jedi Master. So last week's council meeting was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of neat to see an engineer standpoint on stuff. See, people hate on engineers, but I know a lot of engineers. Like my buddy, he was an engineer. He did all the towers, and he was a huge. He did like Capital Electric and all that, but he was an engineer and a diesel mechanic and stuff like that. So some engineers, they definitely know what's good and what to expect and how stuff's made and stuff like that.
One of Ed's friends that he met through TikTok.
Jehu?
Huh? No. This is this guy named Denton something.
Mm-hmm.
And he came on the stream, and he was on the stream. I go on that stream all the time. And this guy was on the stream for the first time that I've seen him on there, and it introduced him. So we started. He's like, "Oh God, you're gonna have to bear with these guys, and there's gonna be a lot of engineer jokes." And I Denton said something, and I said, "Oh, I trust you, Denton. You're an engineer." And then he's like, "Oh, good move." And then Ed had to explain to him. He's like, "Dude, he was actually kind of clowning both of us on that one." And I'm like, I text him, "He was kind of clowning you too." And then the guy's like, "Oh," he's like, "Okay, man." He's like, "I'm a little late." He's like, "I'm new to the channel." He's like, "But I'm starting to get these inside." The guy was real cool. He was real receptive. He was laughing about it. He's like, "I'm starting to get these inside jokes." But yeah. Dude, last night was a good time. But I was so exhausted last night. I don't know what time I fell asleep, but I woke up and my phone had my TV was just on like a blank screen. My phone was on me. I was sitting on a chair in the living room, and what woke me up was my messages going beep beep. You know, when your phone vibrates. And Joey, Miguel, and I were in a chat, and Miguel typed something, and he's like, "Are you gonna go live tonight?" And I'm like, "Oh man, nah, dude, not tonight, bro. I'm exhausted." And then Joey's like, "He's like, Ed's still on." I said, "Oh, dude," and I looked at the clock, and I was trying to figure out the last thing I remembered him saying, and I was like, "Dude, I must have been asleep for like an hour, man. I fell asleep. I've been out of it for like an hour today." Which sucks. They had. I know when it was. They went off of Dale stayed on because Jehu left. I remember that, and he started talking about tools, and I was watching. It was cool, but I know that there was no more jokes, so I wasn't laughing. It wasn't keeping myself up, and I was just. I remember, when you start doing this, and you're trying to like, man. And I lost the battle, man. The battle got me. So yeah, people, I do sleep.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch everyone's live streams, but for the past few months, there was only a select few, like you, Justin Dow, and CP, the main ones, but now everyone's doing them, so I'm trying to catch up and trying to pick a night to do mine when no one else is, and it's not midnight. And
all of a sudden, man, it just, I don't know, out of nowhere. I'm sure people did live streams all the time, but I know CP.
I don't really notice, yeah.
CP, Justin, and the Heavy Wrench were the three that I knew were every week. That I knew sometimes on Sundays, JC Smith would stream. I know the Tool Bear streams on Sundays. I know Montevello Mustang, he's starting to stream on Sundays. But Kyle did this Monday, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to start doing Mondays." You know, we know the council does Tuesdays.
Yep.
Nuts and Bolts and Tone and Just Wrench It are doing Wednesdays. Joey, Miguel, and I and Kyle do Thursdays. Justin and CP, man, it's just crazy.
It's a free for all at this point.
So, and then people jump in here and there. You know, you stream when there's like you try not to step on toes, but you stream when there's a spot. You know, West Main has been streaming. Man, but I'm going to tell everyone right now, if you're getting tired of streams and just say you only want to watch one or a couple, you know, you have to watch Ed.
It is great.
That would, I mean, dude, I'm saying skip mine. Don't even watch me on Thursdays or Saturdays. Dude, watch the council on Ed the Old Tech Guy's channel. Tuesdays at 6:00 Central. They might not go this coming Tuesday, but they go pretty much every Tuesday. 6:00 Central. They talk about they roast channels. They make memes and they let the chat comment on memes. Oh, they just got a great sense of humor. They're just fun.
Yeah, before a few months ago, I was never really into streams. I just didn't like watching them, but for some reason out of nowhere, I love them now. I don't know why or how.
Over the summer, I remember I would watch CP's stream. This is when I was first getting into YouTube, watching it even, because up until probably, I'm going to say May of 2020, March, April, May, somewhere around there, I didn't watch YouTube. I just barely started. And I would watch CP's videos, but Friday nights, you know, I really wouldn't watch the chat. I would watch Justin's videos, but Friday nights I really wouldn't watch the chat or the live stream. And I remember one Saturday seeing the Heavy Ranch, and I watched it for about 10, 20 minutes, and I signed off. And then the next week I watched it, but I watched the whole thing. And you know what I think got me was when a comment that I wrote got discussed, you know, and they stopped, and he felt.
I think that was really mine too. It was kind of neat.
They fall behind in the chat because they're talking about something you said, and then, man, I got hooked, man. Just like you said, man, I like live streams.
Yeah, I like them now.
CP guy, yeah, CP's got a great one. It sucks that him and Justin go head to head.
A lot of people are live streaming. I just haven't really noticed it until these past couple months.
No, I know a lot of people live stream. I think what we're saying, a lot of people live stream, but in the tool community, for a while it was just a few, but now it seems like everybody's doing it.
I've been in 2 streams for like the last 2 years. I got on 2 other channels. If I watch anything else, it's really farming or vehicle related. Or construction. I don't know that's if I watch YouTube, but I try to watch about everybody.
If I'm not watching tool stuff, I like. It's weird. I like to watch, like turtle and frog aquariums. You know, people who have home pond, like a turtle pond or a frog pond, in their patio or their backyard, showing how they build it.
That stuff's neat.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. I watch this. They're a little trendy now. They got really big too. But there's a channel called Bama Bass, where this family they have a pet, big mouth bass or largemouth bass, whatever you call them. You know, they caught this bass with a big old whatever bait they were using, but the bait was pretty much as big as the bass. So they named the little fish Moby, and now that is one aggressive fish, man. They feed him and he jumps out of the water to get his food.
Yeah,
He's
them bass put up a fight.
And then they've really grown because now they have like they bought a peanut farm and they took all the peanuts out of it, and they're gonna make their own pond so they can let their pets. They have small ponds on their property, but they're gonna make like a big giant pond.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty cool channel.
I need to see if I still have any of my model cars. I think I have quite a few that are already put together. I need to send to Matt. I have quite a few, I believe. I think I have like an old Mustang and stuff like that that's already put together, and I think I have a crap ton of Hot Wheels and stuff like that I can send to him. I ain't gonna mess with them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that.
It's already 12:30.
Yeah, dude, it's 10:30 here. We've been on for 2 hours, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I want to try to have some energy because who knows how long we're gonna go on tomorrow.
Right.
I'll probably.
Right.
Good luck in that contest, dude.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys. And you guys check me out, PowerStroke Jude, just like the name says right there on YouTube and Instagram. Tech Stocking Shop on YouTube and Instagram. And the council meets every Tuesday at 6 on Ed the Old Tech Guys channel.
Thanks for coming on, Jude. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. Take it easy.
Yep. See you later.
Yep.
Y'all, I'm about to head out. Thanks for hopping on here, and I'm going to head out. See y'all later.